Wow, talk about lag. There we go. What's up, Ronnie? How you doing, brother? How you doing, fam? Woo! Give me a moment trying to get this thing popping. Let's see. All right, there we go. All right, sweet. Yeah, man, how you doing today? Yeah, we looking nasty in this crypto space. Very unexpected morning. Woke up this morning, I just turned right back around, just laid on my side and been like in fetal position like this. Man, it was terrible when I saw the market this morning. I'm like, man, I don't know what happened, but that's crazy. But it is what it is. This crypto, it's to be expected, so I ain't tripping. But what's up, Crawfish? How you doing, man? You know what's going on with crypto. We about to find out. I don't think there was any news because I looked up I looked up what was going on with all the news. I didn't find anything. So I was actually surprised this morning, but I really think the whales in the XRP or in crypto bears, you know, came in and said, you know, we're gonna jack up y'all's party today because we ain't about that life. So we about to check these charts though for real and see what's going on. It is crazy today, so I'm not even tripping. I am not tripping at all. That just gives us more time to buy some more, so I am not going to trip on that. And you know, a lot of people are talking about that CME gap, so it's possible, but you know, at the end of the day, you know, gaps don't always have to be filled. The market does do what it wants to do at the end of the day. You have to remember the market is not based off gaps, and it's not based off of, it's based off supply and demand, and it's based off who has more money. If you people don't understand how powerful you know, people in the markets are, especially people with big bags, and if they're all trading at the same time, they could push the market whenever they feel like it. If the market wanted to go up, if people really wanted to push this market up, they could. And the crazy thing is, people don't believe that you could push. People don't have that money to push the market. That's why I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to get my some homeboys on board with this XRP, but they're all about that Bitcoin. So I don't know if I could get them over to this side, then you could see some changes in the near future. But today I changed, you know, I'm changing up my style a little bit. I'm gonna be doing something a little different on these charts because I noticed something that I like, and especially when I was talking with my students today, I saw something that I liked with the crypto. I mean, with one of the, you know, indicators that I used or usually use. So I will be doing that a lot more. But we shall see what the market gives to us today. But guys, I'm still bullish. XRP's not done yet. Crypto's not done yet. We are close. We are. Don't get me wrong. We are close, but we are not done yet. We hit. You know, actually, you know, that's actually funny. Now that I think about it, let me go back to that weekly chart. I had to change my settings on here because my eyes needed to adjust. But it's funny because I remember talking about this move happening or potentially happening, which is crazy that it finally happened because you never know in this crypto space. But where is it at? Where's my extension tool? Here it is. So I'm not going to go into detail just yet, but I'm just going to draw up my stuff on here so I could, you know, get caught up so I don't have to worry about it later. But you guys stay positive. It does look crazy out here, but stay positive. The market's just playing games with us right now. All right, so there we go. So let me go back to, where is it? Okay, here we go. I'm just leaving on the weekly chart. But yeah, it's all good. Always bullish, man. Going to be bullish for a long time. And yes, what's up, Francisco? How you doing, brother? R.I.P. I saw your post on Facebook, man. I feel bad for you because You when I read it, I'm like, ouch. I'm not even gonna say nothing. I don't even know how to console you, man. I was just like, ow. I'm gonna have to pray for you because that sounds like a painful move that you were talking about. But it's all good, man. You're gonna recover. Oh, you're still positive? Okay, cool. All right, man. Because I was about to say, because I saw that post, I was like, man, I feel for him. But as y'all see in today's title, it's funny that it's funny how God talks to me sometimes. And before we get into any analysis, oh wait a second, I got one more thing to do because I just my mind's all over the place right now. I need to post this live stream on Facebook too because apparently some people want to jump on and they're like, man, post it on Facebook so we could jump in too. I don't know who really jumps in, but I just know people get on here when they get on here. So if they get on, that's awesome too. So let me go ahead and drop this real quick. There we go. Wow, okay, well, all right, sweet. Okay. All right, so as y'all can see in the title of this video, this live stream as well, y'all see Keanu Reeves' name. You know, a lot of people don't know that he's I'm not gonna say he's my favorite actor, but he's definitely an actor that I do watch. If I see a movie or if I hear he's in a movie, I'm gonna watch it. Usually it's good. It's usually action packed. It's usually, suspenseful or something. So today, it's funny because God was talking to me while I was watching the movie, and He gave me a word while I was watching the movie, and it was interesting how the word correlated with the scripture that He gave me today. And I was like, okay, Lord, this is very interesting. So bear with me. If y'all haven't watched this movie, Replicas that he's in, sorry for the spoilers, but I have to do it for the teaching tonight. So if you're still gonna watch it, go ahead and watch it. But I'm not gonna explore the whole movie. I'm just gonna teach it to the part where you could understand it, get the message for tonight, and also understand why it's important to have the Lord and to not lean onto your own understanding. What's up, Action Jackson? How we doing tonight, man? You came just in time for the word. So let me go ahead and read the scripture, that he has for me tonight. And I'm going to go into detail on the movie. While I was watching the movie, he was teaching me something. So it was very interesting how he gave this to me, all right? Let me see. Where is it at? Let me go ahead and go through this real quick. All right, here we go. So he gave me Proverbs 14 and 12. And it reads this. It's very simple. And I'm going to go into detail how deep this scripture is when I start explaining the movie. All right. So there is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. Now, when I was reading that scripture, when I was later, when I was watching the movie, he told me that, and I'm now looking at it, and it's funny because during the movie, I'm sorry for the spoilers once again, so I'm just letting y'all know if y'all don't want to hear this, cover your ears or walk out for a second. But I suggest y'all stay and hear the word. But during the movie, Keanu Reeves, he's like some scientist type of dude, and he's on the verge of coming up with a solution how to put the human consciousness into a robot or a machine. Francisco, the movie's called Replicas. So That's what it's called. But in the movie, he's on the verge of putting human consciousness into a machine, like a robot. So, because people apparently in this movie want to live more than once or live forever, and I'm like, okay, well, whatever. But in the movie, what was going on? It showed that he was on the verge of being successful in what he was doing, and then he had a deadline, and so he's taking a vacation with his family. So he goes back home, goes with his family, and during the drive it's raining in the movie, and all of a sudden out of nowhere, he and this is crazy, when he was driving on the rainy road. He couldn't see right, and so he ended up crashing the car. All his family members died except for him. So he had a Job moment. His son died, his two daughters died, and his wife died. And so it's like, man, it's crazy, because when I was seeing the movie and seeing that happen, I'm like, man, this guy's losing everything, and then he's on the verge of losing his job. So now he's in an emotional state. When you're in an emotional state, you're not thinking rational. You're not thinking good. You're not thinking anything positive or anything good. You're just trying to live in the moment and try to absorb, or try to muster up something to build your faith back up, or move forward in your life. But he's so broken that he doesn't even care about nothing else. Immediately in the movie, he doesn't even give himself time to mourn properly. So he starts going into trying to figure out how to replicate his family's consciousness into clones. So his friend is somebody that clones animals, and he asked his friend, can you clone humans? And his friend's like, I've never done that to humans before, and he's saying all this. So now at this point, he's just going further and further down a rabbit hole. And you got to understand, when you don't give yourself proper time to mourn, and you're not being led by God and being led by the Spirit, you're opening up yourself to even going further down the rabbit hole of sin. So now he doesn't even call the cops that his family members died. So he's trying to break the laws of God, which he's trying to take life into his own hands, bring create life from whatever they were doing in the movie. So at that point, I'm like, wow, God, he's just going downhill. So now, not only that, he's lying. So he went from hiding the truth to breaking God's laws to now he's lying to co-workers of what's going on. He's lying to his friend. He's lying to it gets to a point when in the movie where there is a scene where his wife his wife's friends are messaging her, where you at. His daughter friends are messaging her where she's at, and the son and all that. So now he's pretending to be them. So he's texting from all their phones and stuff, trying to pretend to be them while trying to bring back his family to life and stuff. So it gets crazy, because he goes from different types of sins, to like blasphemous sins, to taking life into his own hands, and then creating life through scientific means, not natural means. And then he goes into lying, and then it gets to the point where he gets violent. And so now he's going through all these phases, and he's just going downhill as a man. And this is why I said and he thinks he's doing the right thing, because he's trying to bring his family back to life. But the thing is, he was in the wrong. You have to understand that just because things feel right to you, because it feels justified, doesn't mean it's always right. And this is a prime example of, there may be a thing that seems right to a man, but things lead you to death. Living in sin is going to lead you to death. I'm not going to give you the rest of the movie. Y'all can watch it for yourselves. But I will say it was a very interesting movie, and a movie that I would watch again. And it's funny that the Lord gave me this movie to teach on. Is because I could, like, sometimes when I watch movies or watch cartoons, or I'm playing a video game or something, God will randomly talk to me, and I'll get a message based off that what was happening on the video game or what was happening in the movie. So it was pretty interesting to see how that movie played out. I was surprised. I was like, man, if that's gonna happen, then yeah, check that movie out, man. You'll love it. You'll definitely love that movie. You will you will be surprised by the decisions that he made during the movie. I'm not, and I'm just gonna say, based off his decisions, people died in the movie. So it's like, dang, like all these you got to understand, your decisions could mess up somebody's life if you're not being led by God. So this is why it's important to be led by God and to, not live off emotions. Even though he lost his family, he should have been done with that, just mourned. But during all these things, it cost him more later. So y'all definitely check out the movie. It's called Replicas. I will type it in the chat box so you guys can watch it. Let me go ahead and do that for you guys. So yeah, definitely check out that movie. It was a very interesting movie. I was like, wow. But the message that the Lord gave me was from that movie, and I'm very thankful that He gave it to me. Sometimes we think, there's been. I'll even give you an example of a time in my life where I thought I was doing the right thing, but I was in the wrong. Like, I was 100% in the wrong, but I thought it was the right thing to do. But I got involved with like some of you guys know this. I talked about this before. Like, I've been involved with a married woman before, but the only reason why I did it was because she was being abused. Her husband was beating on her, beating on the kids, and so I thought that was the right thing to do. But in God's eyes, that was the wrong thing. You're not supposed to interfere with the marriage, even if it's not, even if it's not going well. So I learned my lesson. There was things that happened in my life that based off that decision, more people end up getting hurt than being blessed out of the situation. So I said, man, I made some stupid decisions, just like Keanu Reeves did in this movie. So don't always think what you're doing is right. Pass it by God first, see if it's right, because just because you feel something's the right thing to do or the right way to go does not necessarily mean it's the right way to go or the right thing to do. Be led by God, and don't always think you're doing the right thing. Check if it lines up with Scripture and lines up with His Word, stick to it. But if it doesn't, back and stay out of that sin. And if you do sin, repent and turn from your ways and move forward from that. So that's the message I have for you guys today. I wanted to, give that to you guys. It's definitely something very interesting. Yes, emotions are very misleading. I'm actually going to start doing more Bible studies on my YouTube channel, so definitely get prepared for that. I have a lot of things I could share, but yes, emotions are very misleading. That's why if you get an emotional woman, y'all better pray. You better pray. Because even God knows that women are crazy. Because there was a scripture that I was reading. He was talking about how hell has no fury like a woman's scorn. And I said, man, He knows women are vicious. Just based off that scripture. I said, Lord, you petty. I'm joking. I didn't say that. But I laughed so hard when I read that, because I'm like, He knows women is petty, because they're emotional beings. They say stuff, they do stuff they plant seeds and they blow, and once that seed is planted, they know it, and then boom, it bursts in your head on a bad day when y'all argue, and then they start going in on you. You're just like, where did this come from? And then you want to swing, but you can't. So yeah, he knows women is petty. That's why he said, if you find a wife, you find a good thing. So it's very interesting that that he brought that to my attention today, and Wait, who's that? Yeah, it's very interesting that he said, he was telling me stuff like this because I just look back and sit back and like, man, that's the truth. Oh no, not crazy, lol. Lovely lady? I need to figure out who you are because I see your name. I just don't know you. I just don't know your first name. What's up, Gilmore? How you doing? But yeah, y'all definitely need to check out that movie and definitely be prayed up and be led by the Spirit. That's the whole message for today that I have. But I just wanted to, point that out to you guys. So let me not go out on a tangent because I could talk a lot. But anyway, I did say this was a possibility, but it happens, so it is what it is. It's not bad. I'd had to delete my chart, which I'm kind of sad about, but not really, because it was getting kind of cluttered. And I had said that price could potentially come back here because that was where the price broke the fractal level, and it did. So honestly, could have really had an entry, a sell, a buy entry right here. So honestly, it seems like the market's holding off. I told you guys that whenever the market breaks a fractal right here, it always comes back to a fractal. I did say that, but I was very excited for XRP. I really thought it was going to take off sooner, but this resistance is super strong, so we needed this correction. Now we could start moving back to the upside, but we just need to maintain above that 32 cent level. And it's interesting, it got that far. I don't even remember seeing it hit 32 cent. No, it actually got close. Wow, that's interesting. No, I said 32 cents. 23 cents. My bad. I'm tripping. But no. Yeah, it hit that 23 cent level, it said. But I didn't even see that happen. I actually only saw it hit 25. So that's actually interesting because Coinbase did alert me when it hit that. So I'm actually going to have to check with them on that. That's very interesting. You know how these exchanges be screwing you over. So let me see. You said ooh-wee. Who's that? Okay, got you. Well, nice to meet you. Let's see. What's next? Where's the first week of September go? Now it's the next month again. Are you... Man, of course I'm sure what I'm saying. I see you're one of the haters. But it's all good. I ain't tripping. Let's see. Yeah, it was a very sudden drop, then climbs back up. This is how XRP works, though. If anybody watches XRP, it takes a hit. Well, the whole crypto market takes a hit, and then it recovers. Like, that's how markets work. This week, the Holy Spirit has led to Matthew 6:3. When you help people in need, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. It's beautiful how the Holy Spirit works. Yes, that's true, man. That's why when I see people, feeding the homeless and then taking pictures of the homeless, it's like, what's your intentions? Are you doing it just for clout and so you could be known, like, oh, I did something good for the homeless people? Or are you doing it because you are doing it with a sincere heart and not doing it for attention? So if you do stuff like that, do it behind the scenes. You don't need cameras. You don't need to expose the homeless, like that. It's like they're already homeless. It's like they don't want to be, they're already at their lowest point in life. Why are you trying to, show their life off to other people just because you want to look good in front of people? Stop. Like, that's crazy to me. But yeah, I do like that scripture that you posted. That's what I immediately thought of when you posted that, because I know people that do that a lot. Always when I do live streams, you guys, my voice always gets like tired, and not tired, but like my mouth gets dry, and I always have the urge to burp for some reason. I don't know what it is. It is crazy. But anyway, so first things first, this is great. I like what I see here. I'm not tripping. This is actually a good sign for XRP. So I'm actually going to start from here now. This is the highest point right here. So now let me get rid of this. So now we have a potential move back to the upside. So now we have a N wave. So we might have a double N wave. And let me draw this all out for you guys, because I want y'all to see this off the weekly chart. Because we completed the first N wave, no problem. Now we got to complete this second N wave. So this was the first N wave. So here is the second one. Got to actually start from here. Honestly, I could actually move it to this point. So right here, that was actually an E wave, or close to an E wave. So now here's the next wave coming. All right, so that should be our first target very soon, which would take us to about 40 cents. That's what I see so far in this market. I don't see anything too bad as long as we hold above, like I said, that 23-cent level. We should be fine, but that doesn't matter. Looking at the, the weekly chart, I need to pay attention to that daily chart and mark this level here. Actually, might have it already marked, so let's see. So let's go ahead and go down to the daily chart now. Oh yeah, I definitely have it marked up on here. So this is the weekly chart. No, actually, so let me actually change this to yellow so it could represent the weekly. So this yellow line represents the weekly fractal level. If we look back right in here, this is what we're looking at. So I'm going to highlight this right in here. So that's the weekly fractal right there. So as long as we stay above that level, we should be fine. And that's at 23 cents and 720. So as long as we're above that level, we should be fine. We are starting to get some price action right here and on the daily chart candle, the current daily candle. So as long as we can maintain this price action right here, it'll be a tweezer bottom. So when this daily candle closes, I'll start looking for another position, because this could still come up and then easily come down from here. So I don't want to trade this market until this daily candle closes. So I'm going to wait on that. We have some levels of support. This is still support right now. It's not bad, even though it did break out here. Look where the price is coming back to. It's back right in a bullish state. So we're still bullish so far until we break below these red lines and below this yellow line here. So we're not doing too bad. We just need to maintain here now. So this is going to be the area of watch for now. So right in here. So we have some critical things going on in this bubble. So let's go do that. So literally anything could happen at this point. Let's go ahead and do this. So we could see that action back up in here, or back at least up to this level, and then we'll see what happens when we get to this resistance here. And then if we break below, well, good luck, guys. we pray that we don't break further than this, because we'll definitely see that 20-cent range if we do. And so let me go ahead and mark that, actually, because these markets like to play funny games and everybody knows it. Now, I'm not going to complain either way. You know why? Because that just gives us more time to accumulate more at cheaper prices. So if you could get like 10K XRP, well, you might be sitting Gucci for a minute. So I'm not even complaining. As long as we stay good here, I'm just going to watch. So let's see. What's up, Tyson? How you doing, man? Ronnie, no problems, man. You should tell your managers to watch. You should tell your managers to watch this too. So let me go ahead and read some of these comments. Never trade inside the cloud. Yeah, so there's rules with trading inside the cloud, and Francisco, when you jump on one of these Zoom calls with me in the trading group, in the Discord group, I'll teach you how to trade inside the cloud. You can't trade inside the cloud on the daily time frame. You have to trade the inside the cloud on like the 1 hour or the 15-minute chart. That's why a lot of cloud traders don't, they teach you not to trade inside the cloud, but it's not that you can, it's that they don't, it's more dangerous, if so to speak, because it could do what, like how is it doing right now? That could happen. And this area right here, if I go to the weekly time frame, this is literally inside the weekly cloud anyway. So let me actually show you that. So I'm gonna show you how crazy this is. Why people need to understand that you gotta understand how to read all the charts together. So this is inside the cloud on the weekly. So looking at this bubble, I'm only gonna make it visible on the daily and the weekly so you could really see the overall picture. So let's go back to the daily. Actually, I'm gonna make this another color. Let me go ahead and make it like, okay, weekly's gonna represent yellow. Let's go with that. Weekly's gonna represent yellow. All right, so let's go back here. So you see this inside this bubble, this represents the weekly cloud. So anything inside here is inside the weekly cloud. So this is where the market is currently at right now, inside the weekly cloud. So this is why I'm not tripping too much, because there's nothing really to trip about here. It's just all about being patient. As long as we're inside the cloud, anything could happen according to the weekly. But right now I'm still seeing the market trying to make its way back up until we break here. I'm not gonna, right now I'm gonna say it's always 50-50 when you get into these situations, but looking at how things are going here, I'm still leaning to the bullish side, just because of all the news that's going on and everything that's happening right now. I'm still bullish. Let's see, what's up, Tyson? How you doing, man? Let's see, XRP. I gave a lifelong friend 5K XRP. Dang, you are a great friend. You gave them 5K XRP and drove from one side of Australia to the other because he begged to. Then he decided y'all are not friends no more, and you warned him to not call you names. Happy days. Dang, I wish, man, if you were my friend, dang, I would have been nicer than that. That's crazy. You gave him 5K XRP. He screwed you over like that. That's crazy. I'm sorry, man. That's hard. That's hard. Yeah, then you just know that he wasn't a friend to begin with. He was just a wolf in sheep's clothing. So let's see. What if we have another drop like March? Man, don't say that. I'm not saying that can't happen, but dang, another drop like March. I think people will be defeated if that happens, like a drop like that happens in March. So definitely be careful, because it's a possibility, but don't want to bank on that right now, just because of what's happening. Man, my niece snuck in my room like a ninja, y'all. It's just like, y'all, I just heard some footsteps behind me. I'm like, what is that? And I turn around, I see some big eyes like this. What's up? You about to go to sleep? Yeah. I know you about to go to sleep. You always gotta say good night. Night night. Sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams. I always say good night after I sleep, because that's the reason why we say good morning and night.
All right. She's so adorable, y'all. It's like, dang. But let me go ahead and read these comments. I'm tripping. Let me see. Yeah, I hope that doesn't happen though. That March, what you're talking about, March. Let's see. Let's see. XP tied to Bitcoin and Wells. Man, I don't know what's wrong. Can somebody talk sense to Gilmore? Like, dang. Like, I don't know why he's talking like that. Like, you clearly don't know nothing about trading. Talking like that. I'm not trying to be mean or offensive, but I know that you don't know what you're talking about. There's plenty of XRP traders, and the thing that you don't understand in the market, there's always bulls and bears. So the market's always 50-50, first of all. Secondly, oh snap, what's goody, Sarah? What's good? Hey y'all, it's my girl Sarah. Y'all better show her some love. But yeah, you guys, if you're gonna trade crypto at all, you gotta understand it's always 50-50. That's why it's called buying and selling 50-50. You guys got to understand that trading in these markets, it could go left or right, up or down. That's how the market's designed. It's not designed to just go up, 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 up. That's why crypto people get on my nerves, because they never traded any other market but crypto. If you trade in forex, you understand what I mean. If you traded in stocks, you would know what I mean. But you got to understand that in the market, it's always 50-50. First of all, there is bulls and bears, and it's just knowing on what side to get on at the right time. That's why most people get upset in the crypto space, because chart traders or people that analyze charts, their bias is overbearing. That's why they say we're gonna go from like 50 cents to like $2. Well, it is possible. Don't get me wrong; it is very possible in crypto, but there's stuff that needs to happen before that. Before you see that type of move, there's always support and resistance levels. There's always zones. There's always news that goes on, and there's always stuff that happens on a day-to-day basis that you have to take into consideration. This is why you got to learn how to read charts and know how to understand the whole entire space. You have to understand the fundamentals, you have to understand the technicals, and then you have to understand the sentimentals. And a lot of people don't teach on the sentimentals, because there's actually three things: fundamentals, there's technicals, and then there's sentimentals. And the sentimentals are based off how people are feeling about the market. It's just emotions of the market. So we know when we get to like the 32 cent level or the 30s, we know for XRP, psychologically, sentimentally, that these are going to be levels that are going to be dangerous. Now, looking at the news at these levels too, we had what happened? We had the Ripple had a lawsuit with Australia, and then you see the market dropped. And then something happened, we made a recovery, then we had another drop. Now this drop, I have no idea where that came from. That was unexpected. So I just know that it didn't hold this level. I said, if we break here, we'll be back up in this range. We did break it, but the problem was the next candle was a bearish one, and it was a bearish engulfing candle too. So that's why the market dropped down to the downside. Now, I saw you say it. Oh my goodness. So I got into it with Donovan the other day, actually, on Twitter. Yeah, so blockchain backer, he's pretty good. I don't know if he's spot on. I don't know how spot on he is with his. I don't know about Donovan either. He's very bullish on XRP, but I don't know how spot on they are. But I do know that the most accurate that I've seen, besides myself, is Woostein. I like Woostein a lot because he's the most realistic about trading and investing, and he is he doesn't have a big following on YouTube, but he does speak some facts on his videos when he looks at these charts, and that's what I do respect about him. Blockchain backer, and when I did watch one of his videos, I think it was because I like his stuff, but the thing is he hypes the market up a little bit, but he's still good. I don't hate him. I do like what I do like what what they say. And they both said that the market was going to drop 2 days ago. That's actually funny because on Twitter I saw him say that the market was going to go up. So actually I might have to, you might have to send me that, because I got into it with I know for sure that I got into it with Donovan. We butted heads on Twitter the other day. But No hate, no hate. We're all about winning. We want to win. It's all about winning. So if he's winning, I'm all happy. It's all about winning in this space. So and you know what the sad thing about cryptos is in any financial market? The truth about any type of investing is if you invest at all, if you invest at all, there's going to be losers and there's going to be winners. There's no such thing as everybody winning in the financial space. That's a lie. If you believe that, you already set yourself up for failure. You have to understand that the financial markets are not designed for everybody to win. That's why most people don't trade at all, because it's not designed for you to win. It's designed for the people with the money and the people with money and people with that are patient to win. So if you're not patient, you're not going to win. And if you don't have big capital to move the markets, you're not going to win. You have to play with them in order to win. So that's why you have to understand how to read charts. And once you understand that, that's the difference. So it is what it is. It comes down to knowing the market at the end of the day. But the reason why the market really dropped, now that I'm looking at it here, let me show you this. This is why crypto trading is dangerous, because it's a 24-hour market. Market changes overnight. So we had broken here, which is a good sign, but you had this bearish engulfing candle followed by another bearish engulfing candle too. So if you guys don't know how to read candlesticks by themselves, that also sets you up for failure as well. So you got to understand, knowing how to read these candles individually and as a collection at certain levels, that also helps you play a big role in the market of your trading. And I hear you, man. I've lost so much money in day trading too, especially in my beginning phase. So I understand. You gotta lose to win. You gotta lose to win. So it is what it is. Let's see. Yeah, even the experts are wrong. If you watch Bloomberg, they're even wrong sometimes, and they've been trading for like 20 plus years. So when people say all these crypto traders are wrong, you're gonna be wrong at some point. You can't win 100% of the time. I can't find not one person in the crypto space that hasn't won 100% of their trades. If you could find one person that has won 100% of their trades, send them to me so I could ask them some questions, because there's not one person in the crypto space that has won 100% of trades. And if they say they have, they're full of crap. And there's nobody in this. The only person that could win 100% of the time is an insider. But even insiders don't trade all the time, so I don't buy that when people say they're right all the time. There's no such. I'm not even right all the time, so I already know that there's people that aren't even right all the time. Yeah, heck yeah, Sarah, it's part of the game. We've been doing this for a minute. So we've been doing this for a minute, but Peter Brandt wrong so many times. Now, I'm gonna say this because I'm not. I noticed in on Twitter, it's crazy because on Twitter a lot of people are like, they have clicks, right? And it's funny because there's people that say like they base their judgment on certain people. Like I know one of my friends, I watched him post on Twitter. He said, "Oh man, Alex Kyle posted, I know the market's about to drop." I'm not gonna lie, every time I see him say that, I start laughing because the market usually drops. And I'm not being mean, but I just know there's certain people on Twitter that have a bigger losing streak than other individuals. And sometimes you just have a bad month. Like there's sometimes where I have a bad month. Like because it's not about if you could win. I'll say this, because it's really not about how many trades that you win or how many times you win. It's how small those losses, because you could have 20 trades and lose like 15 of them and still have a profitable month. And people don't understand that you could have a profitable month even though you lost 15 out of 20 trades. And it's because of how's your win to loss ratio as far as profits. So let's say I had like maybe like 40, I made like 40 G's in a month, all right? But I had 15 losses making those 40 G's. So it comes down to how many big trades you're taking and winning versus how many small losses you are taking. So I'd rather win 5 trades, 5 trades out of 15, 5 trades out of 20, and take over the market. And yes, risk management 101, Sarah. See, y'all, I can't wait to partner up with Sarah on some of these, because we're gonna do some collaborations here soon. So don't be surprised if you see her on my channel, and definitely subscribe to her channel as well. She's gonna be doing some big things as well very soon. So prepare to see some collaborations very soon with her and me. It's gonna be fun. We got some good stuff coming. But some guys on here in the crypto space, they get I don't know, they get butt hurt a lot. Yeah, and charts are there for a reason. And I'm gonna brag on Sarah real quick, because she actually called a bomb trade last night. And she called a really good trade last night on Ethereum Classic, and she said it was gonna drop. It dropped. So I gotta brag on you, Sarah. You did good last night. Bravo. Let's see. Let's see. Suit, what's up, Suit? How you doing, man? Nice to have you on here. Donovan saying the charts are almost the same now to what they were doing before the 2018 mega bull run. Now, I saw him say that or I saw somebody repeat that he said that on Twitter. So, that's really good. I don't know as far as how accurate that is, because let's say if that's the case, right? The market could always change. The market's never the same. It never mimics the same exact pattern. It'll be similar, but the market will never do the same thing twice, if that makes sense. And that's what people got to understand, that the market will never repeat itself twice. As far as now, bull runs, yeah, that could repeat itself, but I'm talking about like the actual structure of the market won't be the same. Like the structure of how it looks now is not the same structure how it looked back in 2018, 2017. That won't happen twice. Now, if that did, that's some serious manipulation there, because markets don't ever move like that ever. The net markets never move like that. Even in Forex or in stocks, markets don't even move like that. So that's why I know that statement, whenever you see the people say it's the same as 2018, it's going to move the same way. Shut up. That's not how the market moves, my friend. Markets do not do that. Markets are based off supply and demand. If the demand for that of what they're supplying is there, the market's going to move how it's supposed to move. So that's why if people start buying more and more XRP, the market's you're going to see the demand go up and price start moving up, because the demand's there. That's economics 101. If you did take economics class, you should even be talking about charts. There's no way. And if you don't even understand charts, then, instead of just, making stuff up, then I don't know. I don't know where most of these people came from, but I do know that there's some decent traders and chart analysts out there. But I do like some, and I don't like all of them. I don't like all of them, but I like some of them. Epic fall. Okay, let me say this: if it breaks down to 15 cents or 16 cents, what are your analysts gonna say? What are they going to say after that? Because if they're saying that it looks the exact same as 2017-18, What are they gonna say if it falls all the way down to 16? Because I could call out some people on Twitter, but I don't do that because that's not my style. I don't like doing that. That's petty. But you got to understand that, if you could tell who's real by how many dang, I'm getting tongue tied. You could tell by who's real in this trading game by seeing how consistent they are. So, it is what it is. Consistency or, talk. Are you wanting consistency or you wanting talk? Let's say it like that. Let's see. Let me read some of these charts. XRP chart. Let me see. You clearly. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm reading. I read the wrong comment. I'm just like, who's that? So you got buys in XRP and silver right now. I see. So you think it'll drop once more? The other side of the world wakes up. What I think about that, I think, I don't think this will happen. If it does, I won't be surprised, because that if it breaks this fractal, that's why I'll be like, okay, it's over here. This thing's dropping down at least 20 if it breaks this 23-cent level. But markets are based off structure, you guys. It's not based off how people feel all the time. It's based off structure. And then even the markets have rules to it to a degree, but those rules could be broken when there's big money involved. So that's called price action and manipulation at its finest. Let's see. I don't know if that's directed to me. You said, yo, bro, check your DM on IG, Twitter. If you're talking to me, then I might have to check it in a bit. So you might be talking to me. I don't know if you're talking to me, but that's cool. I'll have to check it later. Let's see. You said, damn, putting in 10K buy if it drops to 12 cents. If it drops to 12 cents, man, that'd be wild. I would have to definitely put some money in there if it drops to that low. You get better deals buying XRP than any other coins on Uphold than Coinbase. So you think Uphold is better than any other thing? Because if that's the case, then I might have to check out Uphold to buy crypto. Let's see. All right. Well, if that's the case, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and finish analyzing this. But right now, this is what I see in the market. I'm gonna look at the RCI as well. So right now, this is saying that we could potentially be bearish, but we'll see. If this green line crosses below the zero level, then we are definitely screwed. I'm just gonna say this. If this green line crosses underneath this level, this zero here, this green line here, oh man, we're going to see some bad prices, some seriously bad prices. And that's what I'm kind of watching this level here. If we look here on the 4-hour chart, coming back here, it's bearish here, but we're slightly bullish only because the main trend is still above the zero level, but it is angling down. If this starts coming underneath the zero here, oh man, we're gonna have problems. We're gonna have some serious problems. Right now, the market's trying to establish itself and see if it could hold at the 23-cent level. If it can, then we might have a fighting chance. But looking at the RCI on the 1 hour, it's looking very bad here. Market's very bearish on the 1 hour chart. So right now, I'm not even gonna, I'm not gonna touch this for a minute. As far as day trading, I am going to, watch it, but I'm not gonna touch it as far as day trading. There's no opportunity to make a big move yet. So I will be keeping you guys in my Discord posted on a big trade opportunity. You know that when I call something for you guys, it's always has some meat to it. But this situation here, not yet. It's not ready yet. So we will wait. So if you guys have anything that y'all want me to analyze, go ahead and drop it in the comments, and I will look at your comments and I will analyze or pick something that y'all want to look at. So it could be crypto, it could be forex, it could be what else? Stocks. So if y'all want me to analyze something, go ahead at this moment and we will get into the analysis. So drop your assets or crypto in the comments below. All right, you said Bitcoin. All right, Bitcoin is nothing but, oh, you said, okay. All right, well, you did ask for Bitcoin. Okay, so I see. So I'm gonna go look at Apple or Tesla. All right, let's go with Apple. You know what's crazy? They actually manipulated Tesla the other day, and it's actually crazy because Tesla was priced at 2K at one point, and it has no history of it ever being at 2K on the chart. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen, and now it's like at $400. I had seen that the other day. I was like, what happened? Where's Apple at? Is it here? I think I took Apple off, so let me put Apple back on. All right, Apple. All right, so Apple stock. Well, that's not too bad. Right now, the market's flat. Let's see. Let me do this. So this line is going to represent the Kijun. I think that actually I actually don't really need to pay attention to this market. Market's definitely coming to this blue line. After that, I don't know, but let's see. Now, let me make that visible first. All right, so coming back down to the 4-hour. Let me take a peek here. Yeah, so coming back down to the 4-hour here. This is the Kijun on the daily time frame. Yeah, price is definitely coming back down. Francisco is coming down to at least $1. I said $1. It's coming down to $115.98. So once it gets down to here, you could probably potentially look for buying opportunities. But let's see. If it drops that low, that'll be, minus 4% really. So I'm gonna leave it right here for now. This is going to be the overall target for now. So next week, or not next week, I'm tripping, because the market should start to slow down tomorrow. Today's Thursday, so yeah, tomorrow the market's going to be slow. So the market could get here by tomorrow, or it could start getting to this level by next week. So I will have this listed here. I don't see it, dropping lower than that because it's Apple and people are like obsessed with Apple. So I don't see Apple going lower than that. Let me go ahead and write down these other ones that y'all want me to analyze too. So let me go ahead and do that. But yeah, Apple, that's all I see for Apple. Trading stocks is a little easier than trading anything else. Let me go ahead and write these down. So let's see. You said, okay, ZIL. Take a peek at that. Ethereum Classic, ETC, Tesla. Everybody's got very interested in Tesla all of a sudden. What's going on, y'all? All right. So that is all good. What else? What else y'all want me to look at? I don't even know what that one, Beato or whatever you said. I don't even know what that one is. I never even heard of that. Bet I will definitely look at those. New iPhone comes soon too. Yep. iPhone comes out with the new phone every year, and it don't even have no new specs. It's just they have a good camera. If y'all have iPhone, man, yeah, I don't know why, but I have no respect for iPhone because they don't give nothing new to you guys, to you new iPhone users. All they do is slap a new name on it and a new camera, and they say, "Here you go." I kid you not, that's what they do. So I'm like, what did they give y'all? They gave y'all that emoji, that live emoji thing that turns your face into a live emoji, but that's pretty much it. So, I don't have no disrespect to iPhone users, but y'all using a phone that don't even have no real use. I don't know. No, man, I'm not gonna chill. Shoot, I am not gonna chill. They holding out on the sound. Yeah, for real though. Francisco, you used to be a die-hard Android man. You need to come back to the real side, man. My daughter wanted to FaceTime and I flipped. Boy. What's up, Jay Castro? How you doing, brother? But let me go ahead and write some more down. I see some of y'all writing some down, so I'm gonna write the other ones down that I see here. That's a new one. All right, so let's go ahead and get this going. All right. Your baby girl suckered you, bro. She gave you the puppy dog eyes, and she's like, "Daddy, I want to FaceTime with you. Can we get an iPhone?" And you're like, "Oh, baby girl, anything for you." You got punked, boy. I don't blame you though. I don't blame you though. Let me go ahead and start off. The first one that I'm gonna look at is ZIL, and then I'm gonna look at Ethereum Classic, then Tesla. All right, so that's what I'm gonna look at. So let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, let me see. Android for the win. I'm against child labor. Yeah, that's exactly why I don't like Apple and Nike. Mom corrupted her. She's oh my god. Well, you better get her back on the ship of Android. Get her a Note. The Note is a pretty dope phone. I've been having a Note for a long time. That's actually one of the most useful phones out here. Yeah, Samsung does have a crypto wallet. That's why I got Samsung. You know what's up. All right, so let me go ahead and get into this before I start getting off topic. I could get off topic real quick. Let me go ahead and do this for you guys. Well, what is that? Oh, wrong button. Talk about lag. Wow, okay, lag much. Crypto. All right, I know I have ZIL on here. Somebody had requested that from me the other day. Here it is right here. So I'm gonna look at ZIL first. Dang, Poppy dropped. Shoot, it dropped. Yep. All right, sweet. Let me see here. Man, you know what's funny? I said this would drop, but I said it too early. Ain't that something? Let me go here. All right, let me go ahead and show y'all what's going on with this one. Because this actually is not too bad. Okay, so from this point to this point. So if we're looking at the wave theory, we hit target 1 right here, which is pretty cool. I don't have nothing good to say about this right now. Just looking at the 4-hour chart. Let me look at the daily. Oh no. Wait a minute. Whoever's invested in this might have a heart attack. And I'm not trying to say that, hold on. Let me confirm that real quick with the 4-hour, the daily, the weekly chart. Actually, you know what? Let me just start fresh. Let me start totally fresh. All right, we're going to start from weekly and break it down, all right? Because right now, the whole market is actually in a good spot now that I'm looking at it here on the weekly. So I'm actually not going to, I take back what I said about this one. This is not too bad as I thought now that I'm looking at it on the weekly chart. There's a lot of things going positive for this, and I'm going to show you why. Let me see. So right here in this level, and you know, my students that were on the Zoom call today, if you are on here, you know that we're at a good level because there's a flat blue line here. There's a flat key June. Now, here's the part that we need to watch, because on the weekly chart, the RCI is showing that the market is very bullish. It's very strong. Look here. The main trend is above zero. The overall trend, the midterm trend is above zero. And, you know, the signal we don't really care for right now. But, you know, we can't just rely on that. So we need to go down to the 4 hour on the daily chart to see what the RCI looks like. So here on the RCI, right now the RCI is not looking too pretty for us, according to the daily. But there's one positive here. The main trend is above zero, so that's a very good sign. The midterm trend is below the zero, so we need to get this midterm trend back above the zero level. So once we get back above zero level, we should look for nothing but buying opportunities. More than likely, if that happens, the market's going to explode to the upside, but we don't have that confirmation yet, so we're looking at the now. So focusing on the now, I don't like how this is, you know, the main trend is going underneath the zero, and the midterm trend is underneath zero as well. So that's not a good sign here, but that's fine. For this to even move lower, what needs to happen? We need to see the sequence span A and B angle down to the downside. We need to see price break at this level. Kijun and Tinkinson are flat, so this market's probably going to end up ranging. We do have some price action right here, but that's not enough to give us a move either up or down yet. We have a tweezer bottom right here, so I'm not worried about this market just yet until we break beneath this red line. So if we break this red line, then I'll start looking for a trading opportunity or a short. But market's not looking too bad here. If you want to invest, then you could buy in here and make some small returns, like really, really small returns. But I wouldn't do it just yet. I think the market could, it's just trying to figure out what it wants to do. I still think the market's going to range a little bit. So wait until the market, breaks this red line or breaks above this Kijun. And then we'll see markets start to move back to the upside. But right now, nothing really bad on this market. It doesn't look nothing terrible here. Let me do this. Now, if you are going to buy, here's a quicker way that you could buy into this market. All right. All right. So we are following this trend. If we break above it, let's see. If we break above this line, there we go. Take it at least to this level or at least up in here. And the reason why I would target up here first is because there's a zone right in here. So that's what I will watch for. Actually right in here. So if we break above, take it to this zone, and it's not a big move, but it's something if we break this level. Actually, that is a big move. It actually don't look like a lot on Crypt on this one, but that's actually a 16% move. That's actually not bad at all. So be watching this, if you are investing. But this is what I would personally wait for: a break above or a bounce here. Looking at it, it looks like we may want to, lean to the downside, according to the 1 hour. And actually both time frames. So actually we might actually want to go short here. Now that I'm looking at there. So we actually might break this level, but there's no confirmation just yet. What I will wait for is the signal line to break underneath the -80. then I would take that trade to the downside and, hold it as long as possible. So, you know what? My bias has changed just by looking at that now. So I'm actually going to look to the downside towards this level, or going down here. So let me go ahead and zoom out. Where's the next level at? I'm going to say right here for now. Alright, so let me go back to the 4 hour and make sure I like what I see here. This is just a big box. Hold on a second. Alright, so right in here, my next target for this one will probably be somewhere in here. So that's what I will look at. And let me go ahead and take this off, or zoom in again. And that will make an I wave too. So the market can move in an I wave to the downside. So that's not too bad. I would have this market coming down for now. If it does make its way back up, it's not going to go up too high. It's going to go up to at least this red box, then drop. And that'll give us an N wave to complete the move to the downside. And right now the market might need a small correction to build that momentum back to the downside. So that's right now, it's just a waiting game. So we will see there. We will see there. So next one I want to take a peek at is going to be, let's see, Ethereum Classic. So let's jump on that. So Sarah, if you're still here, let's see the fruits of your labor from last night. Let's see. Was it the 4 hour or the 1 hour? Oh no, did I delete it? Dang, I think I deleted it. Yeah, I did delete it. Okay, yeah, that's right. I had to delete it because I fixed up my chart. But no, what I was remembering, you had called it. You had called the trade. I know exactly where you called it. You called it right in here. So you did a hell of a job, honestly, on that trade. Actually, it was right in here, and it dropped again, actually. So yeah, you did one hell of a job in calling this trade, honestly. You called it right in here, and market just nose bombed. So let me go ahead and check on Ethereum Classic on the daily. This is what we need to look at. Let me see. So right now, oh man, this market's got a drop for a minute. So you guys, if you ever see this formation where the Kinko and the Kijun are both angled down like this, if they're both angling like that, this market's in for a crash. Just like here, the Siku span A and B are angled down together. Same exact thing. Crash. So this market's gonna be coming down for a minute. Yeah, the whole crypto market might come down to lower levels now that I'm looking at this based off of Ethereum Classic. Let me go ahead back here too. Right in here. So we already hit this zone and got rejected here. So we still may come back down to test that zone and sit in there for a minute. So I still have this coming down to at least this zone here to stay and play around in here. So I have this going bearish for a little bit. Well, let me go ahead and do that. Get back in this range. That'll give us at least 5%. So that's not too bad. If we break this zone, then this market's doomed. Going down to the 4 hour chart for this. Yeah, even here on the 4 hour, this chart looks like this looks terrible. Looks really bad here. Yeah, we're gonna get back into this zone. We're probably gonna break past this zone until the Kijun or the Tinkinson go flat. But right now that momentum's very strong to the downside. Looking at it on the 1 hour chart, it's flat here on the 1 hour chart, so that's a sign of relief there. But I still think this market's going to push lower, up and at least down here. Yeah, this market's very strong right now to the downside. So I'm leaning bearish. You see what I see here. I'm not taking my bias back. I'm bearish on this one. I'm bearish on probably most of this space actually. So we'll see in a bit. But right now, my bias coming back down for at least 5%. Another 5% drop for Ethereum Classic. So you guys that are trading or investing, good luck, because this market's about to get ugly. Let's see. I've seen XEM connected to Europe, new payment system in fintech. Man, really? So XEM is connected to Europe and new payments. Actually, that's interesting. Fintech is going to play a huge role later on, but right now I think they're just slowing things down just to get the foundation built and to get their partnerships and all that done. But fintech is going to do some damage later on in the future. ETC got 51% attacked 3 times this month. Dang, that's gonna make it crash if that's the case. I think what Brad Garlinghouse said is gonna happen. As far as 90% of the cryptos are not gonna exist. Only the ones that are gonna last are the ones with use cases and the ones that actually have some benefits to what they're trying to bring to the world. So. You said you wanted to get ugly to buy more. You're greedy, man. But I'm playing. No, I feel you on that. I would like it to come down too and get a little bit more. So that's what's up. I'll take it. XRP going to destroy Ethereum and Cardano smart contracts through XRP winning. So XRP is about to destroy all these cryptos, and people ain't gonna see it coming, especially Bitcoin maximalists. They are gonna be hating XRP very soon. And I think I think XRP is starting to slowly decouple away from Bitcoin, because when I was looking at Coin 360 earlier this morning, I posted a video. I posted a picture that Ethereum actually had the highest drop today. Bitcoin had the second highest drop, and XRP had a less drop than both of them. So it just lets you know that XRP is slowly trying to break away from Bitcoin. I said if once Bitcoin has like 50% dominance in the market, because right now it's sitting at 59% dominance. If Bitcoin drops down to 50%, I said it's gonna be game over for Bitcoin. And the last time that I said this, Bitcoin's dominance was at 64%. Now it's dropped down to 59%. So I think Bitcoin's about to lose very soon. Just get 8 to 9 more percent, you guys, and Bitcoin's out of here. XRP's stablecoin features saved us from the major dumps. Yep, yeah, that's true. XRP stabilizes pretty well. That's why it's actually one of the best investments to go about on here. XLM is at 7 cents on Uphold and 8 cents on Coinbase, but on Coinbase Pro, that's a rip. They rip people off. I might have to go on Uphold and buy some XLM, because that's cheap. You said it's 7 cents. You put $100 on that, you're set. Man, because imagine if XLM goes from 7 cents to like at least $5. You're good. You're gonna be sitting really nice financially. Or $10 from 7 cents to $5. Man, you're free. You know what gain that would be, man. Some people probably do like Homer Simpson did in that one episode where he just slid back into the grass. Shoot, like I'm gone, you guys. I'm gone. BTC is rubbish. No utility at all. Banks haven't ruled the world for centuries. People got to understand. Banks is not going anywhere. Banks been around since Julius Caesar had reigned, and that was BC. So banks have been around for a long time, and people aren't understanding. Banks are not going anywhere. They're just going to transform. And big money does not like to be punked. So that's not happening. Banks are not going anywhere. If people believe that, that's not happening. And if banks do change, what's going to happen is the exchanges are going to become the new banks. Your crypto exchanges are going to be the new banks of today if banks do disappear. So banks didn't really go anywhere. What's up, Edgar? How you doing, man? But let me go ahead and look at the next one. So I'm going to look at Tesla. All right, Tesla. A few of y'all wanted Tesla. All right, there we go. All right, Tesla. Oh my goodness. So y'all see here how it's at $400. Tesla actually hit like 2K at one point, but I don't know why the charts are not showing that data. It's like they changed all that information overnight, because it literally went from like 2,000 all the way down to 4,000. I mean, all the way down to 400. So I was like, what happened? So for Tesla stock, actually a good buying opportunity is coming right now. So right here. So we got a flat key June. That's a good sign. We have, well, the market's closed for stock, so can't really look at it like that, but I would actually look for a buying opportunity right here. So what I would do, let me go ahead and do this for you guys. Where is this at? Here and here. So I'm gonna put this line. Actually, no, I'm not gonna even do that. I'm gonna do this to. So this is going to represent our key June. All right, this box. So I'm gonna make this visible on the 4-hour chart as well. So give me a second. Actually, it's already visible. Perfect. So this is where we want to look for a potential buying opportunity. So if we look at the RCI looks gorgeous. She's above the 0. She's above the 80. She looks good right now. So it looks good for a buying opportunity here. So next, looking at it on the 4-hour. Oh, man. Yeah, oh, yeah. We're definitely going to. Okay, you guys, I'm not hyping this. Tomorrow, I'm not trying to hype this. Tomorrow, as soon as this crosses above the 0 or crosses below the negative 80 and then back above it, buy some Tesla stock right here. This is not financial advice, but this is something that I would strongly do if I had the chance. Actually, I might buy some Tesla stocks. I might have to, look for a place to buy some Tesla stocks. But right here, this is where I would buy Tesla stocks tomorrow. In this area, I'm not saying this lightly. I don't usually say that type of stuff, but right here, this is where I would buy some right in here. It's looking too juicy not to pass up. So if you guys hear me, I'm gonna say it one more time. Buy some Tesla stocks right in here, or really consider it. Not financial advice, but I would really consider it. Just my opinion. Uphold, you could buy stocks too. Well, I'm gonna get some Tesla tomorrow then, because as soon as that market opens up at 9 o'clock my time, 9 o'clock Central, I will buy some Tesla right here. So let's see. I'm just reading through the comments, trying to catch up on y'all. So if y'all are still on this live stream, say hi. I want to see who's on here. I like to know who's on here. Or drop a rocket ship emoji. Drop a rocket ship emoji if you're still on here. So where do I think Tesla stock is going right now? So if it bounces at this level, which I believe it will, I'm going to do this. Why is it doing that? Okay, right there. Okay, so first level that I would be watching very carefully would be right here, because okay, so better yet, I'm gonna do this. The red lines are going to represent the targets. So and the white line too. So red line, that's a target, and then next target after that, after the bounce up here. So I believe once it bounces to the upside, it will come up at least to $500 and $509. The next target I would look at is $458. And if it gets past all these red targets, these are going to be the higher targets that I look at for higher prices. That 1-to-1 ratio in the N wave would take us to $5.22. $500.22. I said $522. Oh my God, I'm tripping today. $522. The next level will take us to $548, and the next level after that, at the E level, will take us to $594, which will get us close to $600. So these are the targets that I have for Tesla stocks right now. So I would actually start looking to get some Tesla if I were you guys. So let me see. Tyson. We got Tyson here. We got Jay Castro here. We got Lovely Lady. We got XRP Rocketman and Sarah. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, you guys? I'm glad y'all still here. Y'all love me. I love y'all too. But definitely drop. You guys like the video, like this live stream, because it helps the algorithm and more people might jump on here. It gives some exposure. It gives some not just exposure, but also some stuff that is going to be help this channel grow. I'm trying to hit 3K subscribers by the end of the month. So right now it's the 3rd of the month. It's the 3rd of the month. All right. I want to hit 3K subscribers by the end of the month. So if y'all could get this video to 100 likes, I would love that for real. Yeah, drop those rocket ships. Keep dropping them, baby. Yeah, I appreciate that, y'all. I appreciate some Action Jackson. Okay, I see you, Josh, Edgar. I appreciate y'all, man. Let's go. Let's go. So, you guys, I'm trying to hit 3K by the end of the month. That's a really big goal. It's not far-fetched, but it is, it's going to take some work, and I want to, make it happen, because I got some big goals. I got some stuff. I want to start doing more vlogs for you guys. I know that y'all guys like my boxing vlogs. So I might do something like some sparring videos too. So, if y'all want to see some sparring videos or me, doing some training, I'm not really a boxer. I'm more of a kickboxer. Boxing is not my thing. I like to, if anybody knows, I like to drop my hands a lot because I like to bait people in and get them. Boxing, and that's a little different. But and also I have an awkward movement when I do my sparring. So I like to move like Conor McGregor. I actually want to fight Conor McGregor one day. So I just want to know how good he is for real. See how good Conor McGregor is, and if anything, I want to fight Mayweather too. I only want to go against the best, because if you don't think you're the best at what you do, why are you doing it? I want to see where I line up. Yes, you got to be humble. That's perfect. Be humble, but also do not be conceited. But also don't say, you get into. You said, haha, damn. Yeah, I'll fight him at the same time, because I really believe I could beat him. I really believe I could beat Mayweather, and I really believe I could beat Conor McGregor. Now, Mayweather might be harder only because he's a boxer. I'm not a boxer. That's why I'm trying to get my boxing down. But if you saw how Conor McGregor did when he fought Mayweather, he was actually doing really well until he got tired. That's why he lost. Because if you really pay attention, like if you judge the fight by each round, Conor McGregor actually landed more strikes against Mayweather than anybody else. And I don't think people really paid attention to that. I really don't think people, really paid attention to the fight and here's the thing about fighting. Fighting is all politics too. Fighting is very political. So that's why I was like, you got these up and coming fighters like Javante Davis, Ryan Garcia. I like watching Ryan Garcia and Javante Davis. Man, there's some great boxers. Errol Spence. There's another guy. What's Lomachenko too? Lomachenko, man, that dude is. Oh my God, he's smooth, man. Have y'all seen that boy fight? He's so smooth with it, with his how he shifts his feet and he shifts his body. His movement is flawless in boxing. But I watch all these fights. I watch MMA. I watch boxing. If you guys watch, man, I just like the fight game. Like the fight games is real, and yes, sir, you know what's up, Lamo, man. That boy is a beast. Is a beast. You said check out RGTS. Oh, RGTS. It's a big competitor of Ripple. You said it's a competitor of Ripple. What? Okay, I'm gonna have to really look at them now. I'm gonna add them to the list because you said that. So I got Tesla done, Ethereum Classic, Zeal. Okay, so I'm gonna add that one to the list now. So, what is that? RGTS? You said they're a competitor of Ripple? If they're a competitor of Ripple, then they ain't that competitive because I ain't heard them once. So, I don't know. But yeah, he dances with his footwork, y'all. He dances. Man, but let me go ahead and read some of y'all's comments because I saw like the comments exploded when I start talking about boxing. But yeah, like boxing and MMA is where it's at, y'all. I love it. If y'all think I'm a good chart analyst, I'm better at fighting than charting. I don't know why, but I'm a violent person, but I like fighting. I like the art and the discipline behind it. Let me see. Yeah, most people are scared to spar. It'd be crazy. It's like, man, I was sparring with one guy. I was saying hit me, and he was scared to hit me because he thought I was gonna knock his head off. I'm like, man, come on, hit me. You said you was arrogant when you did MMA. I bet you had a whole wake up call when you did, because that ground game ain't no joke. MMA is cool, but when you get taken to the ground, it's a whole different ball game. And yep, Sarah, you right. It's a different breed. It's a different breed. But let me go back down. I had to scroll up and read some of these comments. God prepared my hands for battle and my fingers for war. Yep, that's that scripture. I know what you talk about. Let's see. Check out the video of lifeboats. So lifeboats. Okay, I'll check that one out. You know, just because you said that, I want to see what RGTS is. I never even heard of that. That's an interesting one. I have never heard of that. Let me check that one. If that even comes up. No, it doesn't even come up on the chart list. Maybe it might. Nope, it's not even that either. Yeah, what you're suggesting me to look at is not even coming up at all. So I might have to look at another one. Oh, so the next one that I had on the list was, I don't even know if I have this one. Ooh, let me see. Nope, don't even have that one either. Man, y'all gotta give me some crypto that are on here. Let me see if this one's on here. Or Bidai or Bidao. Nope, that's not even on here either. So yeah, if y'all gotta give me some crypto, y'all gotta give me the abbreviation, because some of these aren't even on here. So I can't even analyze some of these crypto that y'all want to analyze. I might have to. I did. Oh man, that's what I needed to do. I need to talk to. What's it called? I need to talk to TradingView on Twitter, because they need to update some of their. They need to update these charts, and not just the charts. They need to do an update on their crypto that they have, because there's a lot of people that have been requesting certain cryptos that I can't even analyze. I have to go to like a totally different page just to analyze some of these cryptos. And I actually might, Casino Coin is one. I always talk about Casino Coin, but Casino Coin is hot stuff. Let me see some of these comments. You said, I've had jujitsu guy reverse choke me, hold me through my teeth where we're going. Dang, that's vicious. You want to know? Oh my God, let me tell y'all a story time. Oh my God. So when I first started, jujitsu, MMA training and all that, dude, this dude choked me out with my own t-shirt. He choked me out with my own gi. I don't know. I remember the move because it was like it was a collar choke. So he had grabbed the inside of my collar, and I'm like a white belt, so I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. All I know is I'm trying to, survive. This guy's like maybe like 3 belts ahead of me. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going against this guy. Let me prove myself. He did this, and that ain't nothing. Then I don't know. He slid his other hand across, and he did this. He choked me to sleep, and all I know, I woke up to lights. So this was like when I first started jiu-jitsu and MMA training back in 2010. Man, I remember that day like it was nothing. And I woke up, I said, what happened? Then he's like, he choked you out, bro. I'm like, damn. And this was in class too. I'm like, my own teammate choked me to sleep. He didn't even let go or nothing. I didn't even know to tap or nothing because I didn't even feel pain. All I felt was, I saw the lights getting dimmer. That's all I remember. I'm like, well, I guess I'm going out. Just down right there. And I woke up looking at the ceiling, and I see like 100 faces standing over me. I'm like, where y'all come from? He's like, yeah, you went out, man. I'm like, well, I'm a white belt. Why he do me like that? So yeah, I know what it's like to be choked out. You don't feel it, honestly. You really don't. But when you wake up, you got choked out because you see all the lights beaming on you. You see faces above you. So if that's like the only time I ever been put to sleep in anything, and whether that be kickboxing or any type of combat sport, that's the only time I've been choked out or knocked out. I've never been knocked out beside that. But you don't remember nothing when it happens. You remember like the last thing that you saw, which was me, looking at him in his face, and then all of a sudden I wake up, I see 100 faces. I'm like, dang, what happened? So it was interesting. That's the first time that ever happened to me. It was very interesting. But I see y'all laughing in the comments. That's funny. But yeah, I know what you mean. You said you're used to dirty street fights. Anything goes. Yeah, I'm used to dirty street fights too. That's where I started. Dirty street fighting and karate. Karate, after street fights, it was karate. I did some boxing because I met Evander Holyfield. I was doing some boxing for a church, a youth ministry. When was this? This was like back in 2000, I think 2006. Yeah, back in 2006. But man, it was crazy. I did some boxing back then for real, and I wanted to stay in it. Yeah, you went out, man. With the straight face. Yeah, that's what it felt like, man. He did it with the straight face too. He wasn't playing no games. Let me see. Cash, how you read One World Currency by... have I read One World Currency by Nick? No, I haven't. Can I find it like on a reading app? If I could do that, I'll definitely read that book. I could download it on Scribd and check it out. Dang, I feel bad for you, Josh. I just read your comment. You said you went from karate to MMA and got wrecked. Your stand-up was nice, but your ground game was... Oh, man. Yeah, that ground game, man. Once you get taken to the ground, man, it's a wholly different ball game. Totally different ball game. But man, you fought a bouncer. Oh, maybe I read that too fast. Only one time for me. Bouncer King hit me, woke me up with chipped teeth from concrete. Dang, you got a chipped tooth, man. I'm sorry, man. and then fixed the broken nose. Dang, you had a pretty brutal beatdown. That's what that sounds like. But oh, you got armbarred, man. You got Ronda Rousey'd, man. But yeah, if y'all gotta get back into fighting, man, y'all gotta take your time. Take your time. Anybody got any other requests? Because I don't see the other ones that y'all requested. They're not on this platform yet. I will say yet because I still believe that they'll eventually get on here. So give me some more to analyze. So far, I analyzed pretty much 4 of them tonight. So give me a few more. Flair posted something about XRP used with a USD stablecoin. Tyson, I looked that one up. I didn't even see it on here. Like, it didn't even show up at all. Like, it didn't show up at all. So if you could give me another one, yeah, I'll look. But that one didn't even show up. Let's see. Cardano, yeah, I could definitely look at some Cardano. Let me look at that. Man, when was the last time I looked at Cardano? Let me take a peek. Cardano. Wait, here we go, right here. You know, okay, so you know it's funny? Cardano is, I just don't get the abbreviation for it. It just don't make sense. But let's take a peek at it. Wow, this is the last time I looked at it. Way up in here. Okay. Wow, there's a lot going on in here. Let me delete some of this stuff. All right, so here we go. So looking at it on the daily. Oh man, this. You know what? I immediately said no on the daily because RCI looks like trash on the daily. So I'm automatically looking for sales here. So I'm going to put that right there. Kijun's even pointing down. So this is not good for, excuse me, oh my goodness, Cardano. Let me see. So let me see. This is going to be very interesting how this is going to play out. Let's see. Let me go ahead and get this off the chart. So we're going to go down to the 4-hour immediately, because immediately when I saw the daily, I said, no, this is not it. So if you want to even think about getting into this one, I would wait till the 4-hour, I would wait for the main trend on the 4-hour chart to get underneath 0, then immediately take a trade to the downside. But, looking at this, it looks very promising to go lower. I'm not going to say just yet because, cryptos it's very spontaneous. It's like a wild relationship. But anyway, right here to here to here. And that will give us. Anyway, we already almost hit all of our targets. So I do think it'll fall down to, let's see, what is that? About this 8-cent range. Yeah, it'll get down to this 8-cent range here. I could see that happening. And then after that, I could see it drop a lot lower. So next time frame that I would want to pay attention, next price range I would want to pay attention to would be right in here. Right there. So I will pay attention to this range as well. But this looks like it wants to drop a lot lower. A lot lower. So we will see how price fares right here. It's not ready yet, but it's setting up to get ready. It's really setting up to get ready to drop lower. So be watching this. If it does drop lower, I wouldn't touch it until it got underneath this red line, and that would be for a 29% drop. So this market could really bleed out if that's the case. Look at it on the weekly. We were so close with this analysis because I said that it made this double bottom pattern. And you know, actually looking at it here on the weekly, I might actually have to change my tune. Wait a minute, Sonny. You know what? Scratch what I said. Scratch that. Period. Forget everything that I said about the daily time frame. This is why it's important to check the weekly time frame and check multiple time frames. This is doing exactly what Tesla just did. It's doing exactly what Tesla's doing. And I might have to change my tune now. So scratch what I just said. Right here, this is what I want to pay attention to. The Kijun bounce. Y'all don't understand how powerful this little blue line is. Now, if the RCI says something negative, then I might have to change my tune. But the RCI is saying something positive, so I'm keeping my tune. This is showing very promising signs now. We just need the. This is gonna be tricky. I'm still gonna stay with that. I'm still gonna stay with that biased for now. Let me see. Where is that? Let me go back to the weekly. I need to mark that. I need to mark this here. Because right now the price is trying to survive on the weekly chart. So if we're going to play it off the weekly time frame, we want to probably wait for the weekly candle to close next week too. And play it like this for a bounce and then the move to the upside, which will finish out this W pattern. Because now that I'm looking at this, I said I remember this pattern. The W formation will definitely take us back up to these levels in here. So right now the market's in what is it? Let me do this. Market is in a correction phase. You got an impulse, then a correction, but you have multiple corrections during that impulse. You had an impulse here, small correction, really small correction. Impulse here, very small correction. Impulse here, a bigger correction. Now we're looking to bounce here and go higher. So looking at it on the weekly, it looks pretty good. Now we just need to hold at this Kijun level and then see how price reacts there. So that's what I see for Cardano. I had to change my tune real quick once I saw that weekly chart. So bear with me because charts change very fast when you look at it on crypto, especially if you're not paying attention to the weekly time frame. You said you want me to look at, let me look at it. Okay, I got Cardano at the way. CMC, I'll look at that, and then I'll look at hot. So the last two I'm gonna do is CMC, and then I'll look at hot, and then I'll be done for the night. All right, CMC. Oh, USD. Oh man, you okay? I don't know, man. Every time you recommend one, it don't even show up. You gonna have to give me another one then. So somebody give me another one. So hot, I know hot is on here. I have that on the list. So I will look at hot. Hot. Where's hot? I know I have hot on this list. I did that very recently. Here it is. All right, here it is. All right, so hot. Oh my goodness, what is this? There we go. Let me take that off. I don't even know what that is. Okay, so let's go to the daily time frame. Weekly, I'm actually not even gonna touch. Oh man, if the daily looks like this, I could only imagine what the smaller time frames look like. This looks bad. You know, I'm not saying that this looks bad to invest in. I'm saying it looks bad to analyze. Like, it's can't even. You got some Dragon Ball Z action going on. Like, they're teleporting and fighting, breaking through barriers, and yeah, you got all this action going on. No, that's too much. Nuh-uh. So, let me see. I can't even do that. You know what? I don't even think that's not even good either. Nope. Take that back. So we're going to have to play it like this. And, you know, looking at it like this way, this is not looking good at all. This is not looking good at all. Like, even though we have a bullish cloud here, looking at it here on this time frame like this don't look good at all. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play this on these smaller time frames, and we're gonna go like that. So let's go down one more time frame. All right, so here, yeah, I have to take this off. So looking at it here, market don't look good at all. At all. This looks like it wants to drop for real. Yeah, even the RCI is saying this market wants to drop. So once we break underneath this level, and I can't really analyze this as good as I want to because this chart is so broken. But what I would start targeting would be, you know, here for the lowest point. So let me show you the targets that I would look at to, you know, exit this market or potential profits. So that'll be a target. Right in here would be a target, and right in here would be a target. So I'm actually going to change these colors to blue, actually a light blue, to represent targets. Target there, target there, and target right there. So those are where I would look at the targets for hot. Hot is looking like it wants to drop. It doesn't look too nice on these time frames. Let's see. Weekly chart is not even looking too great. Yeah, I'm not liking this. This looks like it wants to drop, and maybe a flash drop. I don't even know, but it's not looking good at all. So we're gonna have to change that. Let's see. So I'm analyzing one more for you guys. So let me take a peek. I'd go silver or XRP right now. I like silver. Got a lot of gold for now. Let's see. I'm gonna have to personally send you that chart then, because I thought you meant, you said hot, but I looked at hot. You meant halo chain or hollow chain. Yeah, I didn't. I wish you had said that, but that's fine. I'll look at gold. I mean, I'll look at silver, and I'll look at hollow chain, and then I'll be done. So hollow, let's hope they have hollow. All right, so they do have hollow. Okay, cool. So hollow. Actually, no, never mind. They don't even have hollow. No, I'm tripping. Do they have it? Nope, they don't even have hollow. Sorry, my friend. They don't have a lot of these, because some of these are new, and TradingView needs to update their platform because cryptos are just popping up left and right. So I guess they're trying to keep up. Let's take a peek. Oh yeah, and silver. That's right. So this is going to be the last one, silver, and then we out of here. Silver. Silver is looking pretty nice. The only thing I don't like about silver is how far this is, but that's fine. Let's see. We got a P wave going on silver. Right there. You'll see it in a second. So yeah, we got this P wave action going on silver. So we're stuck in this little box, or this little triangle here. Okay, so that's set. Oh, I already have this marked up. Ain't that some? Okay, so yeah, actually I already got targets set up too. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the RCIs. RCI looks pretty solid. RCI on the daily looks solid. So I will look for a bullish trade here. Only thing I would do is wait for the trend to get back above 0 to start taking a position, or wait for a breakout. So this is what I would do. And here, look for a buying opportunity down here, and these are your targets. Now if price decides to go higher than this, this could be the potential targets. Let me show you in a second. Right there. So if price decides to go higher, I could see price getting back up in this range if it breaks outside this P wave to getting into the $31 range to $34 an ounce for silver. But it needs to break this barrier first, because if you're using the N wave theory, this is the A level, this is B level, C's down in here, and price needs to break the B level, otherwise it's just going to range and keep ranging. So right now, if we break outside this P wave, these are going to be the first two targets. If we get above this level here, I'm gonna actually highlight this another color. I'm gonna highlight hot pink. So this hot pink zone is going to represent the market potentially dropping. If it gets back here, and let's say it gets here and breaks, this is going to be a critical zone. So hot pink is representing critical zones. So definitely keep your mind on that and watch this market. All right. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Drop a rocket ship if you enjoyed this live stream. If you enjoyed the content, or if you enjoy, my channel, drop a rocket ship, drop a like button, smash that like button. I appreciate you guys for always coming on here, for receiving the word of God and getting a message for the night. And then also, getting into the charts, talking about the charts. I appreciate you guys. Y'all are such a blessing. And I hope everybody the best. I hope you, do your research, study the crypto market, get in on these cryptos, just enjoy your time while you have it in the crypto space, because it's about that time to start making some big bucks. And if you're day trading, don't get discouraged. Make as much money as you can day trading. Withdraw your money. Try to withdraw every week if you can. And then, put that money into crypto and watch your money fly. But I appreciate you guys for jumping on this live stream. God bless you guys. What's up, Anthony? Yeah, I'm just now seeing you. But I appreciate everybody on here tonight. God bless you guys. And I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. All right. Peace. There we go.